Workman.
Hi, so nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see another Torero out and about.
Of course.
Thank you so much, first of all, for taking this time today, and I know you're probably pressed for time, but just want to say thank you and super appreciative of our Torero Alumni Network.
Yeah, thank you. Happy you could be here to talk to me, and I will say that I do have a flight, so I only have about 10 minutes.
No problem, I'm just going to keep this as short and sweet as possible. So as you know, just a little bit more background, just want to clear things up. I'm a business development representative with Tech Systems, and we are the best rated staffing agency and talent management system in the world, and we've won this award for 8 consecutive years. So very, very established, especially with our branch in San Diego. But enough about me. Also want to acknowledge your Lowe's acquisition or Lowe's sale in Canada for selling all your branches in Canada. So congratulations, huge deal just to stick in the U.S. So yeah, just wanted to talk to you today. I'm just gonna give you a little agenda really quick. Learn more about our company background with Tech Systems. Learn more about your side and what you do with Lowe's. More about our technology and solutions specifically for you and your team, and also some next steps. So first off, how are you doing today? I know you have a flight.
I'm doing pretty great. Happy to be here.
Good. Love to hear it. So just tell me about what's going on at Lowe's in the hiring, because I know you're in IT hiring, right?
Yeah. So currently we're a little frustrated with other staffing companies who just send resumes. We do have kind of a high turnover in IT. You know, there's a lot of people who've just been coming in and going and haven't really been a great fit for the company. I personally spend far too much time in the hiring process and handling complaints from other people. I work about 80 to 90 hours per week, and there doesn't really seem to be a good solution.
So are you frustrated with Lowe's system that you're using, or you said the staffing companies in particularly, and also like your team for not taking the load off of your shoulders basically?
Yeah, so I guess you could say it's a little bit of both, because I'm kind of frustrated with my internal system, and I'm also struggling to see that there's any solution outside either.
Totally. And can you give me a few examples exactly of what your external staffing companies are doing? Are they just submitting not enough information? Are they not making it efficient enough for you? Is it a pricing issue? Could you just give me few examples of that?
It's kind of, well, recently we paid a firm about $5,000 to find and recruit an IT person, and the firm itself didn't do the best job because the person actually quit only 4 months later, which was about a month past the due date that we could have gotten a refund. So we're not really finding companies that are able to find us quality IT managers.
Definitely. Would you be interested if I could tell you more about how Tech Systems specializes in finding not only quantity but quality applicants for you and your company?
Sure, yeah.
Awesome. So just to give you a little bit more background on what we do and how we could potentially help you on exactly what you're talking about. So we deliver like high quality IT professionals specializing in talent acquisition that can execute the job description but also blend well with your company culture and also work well with your customers. So we know that Lowe's is very customer and people oriented, and we really cherish that too. So that's why we just don't want to push a resume in front of you. We want to make sure we're getting a well-rounded applicant that can number one do the job that they're applying for, but also contribute to the community. Very important aspects. Let's see. So yeah, we also believe that, even when we're hiring within our company, it's not just about resumes, but culture, fit, also skills, making sure that they're passing exams to make sure that they know exactly what they're doing before they're just on the spot and need training. Let's see. And also, do you have any questions so far? Is there anything else that I can clear up for you before I continue?
No.
Perfect. So how does this sound? Any initial objections? Anything that you're interested in?
Yeah, this sounds great, but I do have a couple of objections I'd like to run past you. So this system does sound really impressive and helpful. However, I don't really know anybody else in the business world personally that has this system. So I'm just kind of wondering if maybe this is a little untested.
Yeah, no, totally. I mean, Tech Systems is not necessarily like one of the biggest tech companies name-wise that you'll hear, but it doesn't mean that we aren't contributing to big companies. So I actually have our Talent Solutions website pulled up right now, and so you'll see that we work with AWS, so Amazon, Microsoft, ServiceNow, Red Hat, Google. So these are some pretty substantial companies, but since we're on the IT side, you wouldn't really see our name out there. So it's not that we're not working with very established clients, it's more of just we're on the side that doesn't really see sun, if that makes sense, on IT. But yes, also we do provide videos with our talent network, and there's a link that I can definitely send you with you and your decision makers, which I'd like to talk about next. That more also describes in detail with a sort of demo, so we can run through that since I know you're pressed for time today.
Right.
Another quick question before we proceed with the objections. I'd like to address who that you're working with in your company, besides yourself, would be a decision maker for this process?
To be honest, I'm not really sure. I would just say for the moment it's me.
Okay, no problem with that. Just wanted to get that noted down. Perfect. And then, what was the other question?
I have one more objection. Obviously, this would be a new system for us, and I'm just kind of concerned that maybe it would take a little bit too much time to kind of implement and get it onto our servers. Is there any amount of time that it's going to take to get implemented?
So what's great is that it's not really going to intrude on anything that's doing with your company, because this is mostly external with what we're filtering these applicants in so that you get the best ones possible. So the longest thing that's going to take is going to be on our end, implementing your company information and learning more about what you're seeking in your job position. So most of the time it's going to be on our part, but it won't take longer than a month with my team working hard and dedicating yourself to your account. But on your end, it'll be very fast. It's downloadable, it's very easy, accessible, cloud, it's mobile, so you can access it pretty much anywhere because it's through the cloud.
Okay, sounds great.
Yeah, and also just another thing to add about the technology side of things, there is really no training needed for your side of the company too. It's really utilizing all the information. You're on the receiving end. Now with the people that are applying, they're the ones that will need to learn the system more.
Great. Sounds good.
Perfect. Any other questions before we start talking about scheduling?
I think that's about it.
Awesome. Well, I'd love to continue this conversation with you and any other people on your team, whether it's any other people in the IT, software engineers, anything that can discuss more of the technical side of things, possibly next week. Does that sound good?
Sounds good with me.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your time today.
Awesome. Thank you.
Awesome.